Okay, hi. I'm Ryan and I'm the dev of Space Pilot Alliance. I'm going to try again to explain this game. Every time I jump in and then try to do any explanation, I end up getting overwhelmed and then the enemy team just totally wrecks me. So basically it's a spaceship dogfight sim where you, the kind of blue and gray team, fight against the red team. There's fighters and bombers. They behave kind of differently. And then there's a mothership. So I'm going to try not to explain too much and focus on the game, but I'll as I'm doing it, explain some of the basics. So I push start, and this is the team select. What I want to do is just choose how many fighters and bombers are on each team. So let's keep it pretty minimal. We'll just do 2 fighters, 2 bombers on my team, and then 3 fighters, 2 bombers on the other team. So it's a little bit in their favor. Difficulty is medium. Recommendation is that I finish the tutorial first, but I'm not going to go through that. I think they're a little bit bugged. So we're just going to dive right in. Okay, let's go. So this is my spaceship, and if I hit the grip button on my right controller, it brings up the flight stick. And now, using the tilt and roll, I can pilot my ship. If I push grip again, it switches to autopilot, and my ship will kind of fly itself. So you can see I'm approaching the enemy who's coming in from the other side, and the rest of my squad is out there. I'm going to take control of my ship again. If I touch the top part of the pad, it'll speed up a little bit. And I'm going to kind of keep out of this first engagement. Normally when we hit head-on, it gets a bit messy. Right. Basically, it's not a run-in, guns blazing kind of shooter. These 4 circles in front of me, the 2 front yellow dots represent my shots, my laser cannon. So I can get close and try to lock on someone and get a safe shot. Let's see if I can get a hit on this bomber. But I only get 2. I need to get a little bit closer. I'll get both shots off. And then there's going to be a recharge phase. So there's 1, there's 2, oh shit, and I got shot. I'm going to get out of here. So during the recharge phase, it'll take quite a while for the 2 lasers to come back to charge. I'm going to switch to autopilot. I can control the kind of power settings here. So there's this toggle switch. And if I set it to one of those lasers, or whichever of the circles I want to set it to, it'll recharge a little bit faster. So front 2, the yellow ones, are for my shots. I can't fire right now, so I'm just going to try to stay out of this mess. And these back 2, the blue is my shield, which I can absorb a shot if my shields are up. It's almost recharged. You can see the blue bar is getting to the bottom, and then my shield will be up. And then the lighter blue is my booster. And my boost I can use to quickly jump ahead. See if I can boost through here in space quite quick, and that's good if you're trying to get away from a homing missile or something. And now my boost is recharging as well. So I've got my 2 shots back. I'm going to see if I can hit them on this bomber. That's right. Not get hit in the process. Good. And the bomber's out. Ooh, but I'm getting shot. Okay, so that's the basics of piloting my ship. I can also, there's some other things that I'm not going to explain right now. The numbers in front, the 2 blue numbers here represent my fighters and my bombers, and then the red ones here, or the pinkish ones, they have 3 fighters and only 1 bomber left. We took down one of their bombers. There's their mothership. Okay, I'm going to recharge my cannons a bit faster. I'll set the power on there. Who went down? I think that's one of their fighters. Well, that's the other bomber is down, so they only have 3 fighters left. I'm really weak, so what I'm going to do is set my ship to autopilot, and I'll show you the other part of the game. I'm just going to put my helmet on and eject from my ship, and now I can play the game in quite a different style. I have this blaster, which is nowhere near as powerful as the guns on my ship, and I also have this grappling hook, and the grappling hook is going to make getting around a lot easier. So let's see if I can weaken the mothership right now, because the shields are down. And I can probably get it to low health. I can also use my grappling hook to latch onto other ships in my fleet and kind of go for a ride. He's going to die though. Yeah, there he's down. And, no, that's it. So that's the basics of it. It was a relatively low number fight. We had a lot going on, but I think my ship is still alive. Yeah, good. That's a win. So that's the basics. I'm going to play one more game now, and I can show some of the other features. Let's make this one a little bit more action-packed. So we'll do a 6v6. It's still balanced, so it's pretty easy. Okay. Okay, let's play this one more game. And go. So this time, let me just go into the pause menu. I want to switch to my third-person camera. I'll explain the pause menu a little bit. So when you hit pause, it'll show an overview of the battlefield, and you can see the positioning of all of the ships in your team, as well as the approaching enemy. But I'm not going to get into this too much. I think this is meant to be a slow-paced sort of strategic game, so the game was created at a relatively slow speed. It's also for the sake of motion sickness. I didn't want to zip around too much, but there are options to just speed up everything and play at a much faster timing, so the ships fly faster, the lasers go faster, and you have to be a lot more careful. There's a few graphics options. I'll get into all of that at another time. I really just want to show the basics. So we're going to jump back in with my fleet over here, and we're going to hold back a little bit. Let our fleet kind of take over. I kind of want them to engage first, and I'm going to see if I can pick off anyone that flies through. Set it to charge up my cannons. I'm just going to boost up here. Get way on top of everybody. Speed up a bit. And then... Alright, they got 4 fighters. There's a lot of things I haven't mentioned yet, so really quick. If I eject from my ship like that, I can always reboard my ship. You can also board your other friendly ship, so anyone on my team. In fact, other ship. Let's get some shots off. Shit. Ooh, ow, yikes. That was a nasty crash. I'm just going to boost out of here. Okay. On that. So the mechanics of jumping out makes a lot of sense sometimes. Mothership seems to be a bit stuck, which I'm going to take advantage of that. Just ignore him for a bit. I can get a shot on this bomber, and I'm going to see if I can finish him off by jumping out and using my manual cannon. Oh, he only has 1 hit left, so this should be easy. Just going to wait till I lock on. Great. Now, there's a radar system which you can use to lock onto a specific fighter. You can toggle your radar for who you're locking onto. It also kind of gives you an overview of the other ships that are in space around you. Okay, I'll use this. Set me to auto, and maybe I can finish him off. The blaster, the handgun, is sort of similar to the ship in that it takes time to recharge. You can't just spam all the time. But I think I'm doing damage here. Finish him off. I'm going to recall my ship, so it sends a command to the AI that's piloting right now to come to my position, which is what's happening. Great. And I'll see if I can get a good grapple. Oh, maybe. Oh, I missed. He's coming to me. Okay. And then back on board. So, right grip brings up the flight stick again. And fully charged with my guns. So let's see. Okay, switch out one more. And I'm going to finish him off. Yeah, great. Oh, missed him. Oh, he's coming after me. So we're actually not doing very well because they still have 3 fighters up. Oh shit. And they're all targeting my main ship. I have nothing left. My mothership is alive, and I'm alive, but All my fighters and bombers are gone. Okay, I'm gonna call you back to me. Oh, that was a mistake. Shoot. Really? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, you may not autopilot correctly. Shit, you're confused. I'm in. I'm gonna get out of here. Speed up, speed up, speed up. Oh, shoot. Okay, my shield was up. I have to finish him off and I can't turn around quick enough. Oh man, this game can be intense. Oh, come on, ship. I'm not sure I'll be able to get him. It's going to take a long way around. Okay, forget it. It's probably better that my ship kind of runs away right now. I want to get back into the action. This mothership has been stuck here. Kind of wedged in. I have to fix that. But I'm going to take advantage of that at the moment. Finish him off. His shield is down. A couple more shots should do it. Back away a bit. Oh, and my body is messed up. Okay. Now I'm in trouble. I have a jet that I can use. It's not very fast, but instead of just using the grappling hook, if you touch on the right touchpad or the left touchpad, it'll use this kind of slow jet to get around, but it's way faster to use your hook. Oh man, my ship is still alive, but it's not going to last much longer. Let me see if I can do any damage to that. It's really getting it. Ah, it's toast. Shoot. Look at that. Okay, they missed. Oh man, buddy. You're in some trouble, aren't you? Shields up. I'm gonna put the shield charger on because it's down right now. You're right behind me. Can I boost? No, I don't have any boost charge. Oh no. Oh no. They're right behind me. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going forward. Maybe I'll just do this again. Hang on. There's a thing I can do. If I board a ship when it's low health on the enemy team, I can reprogram it so it fights for my team. So technically, this should give me a +1. He is now on my side. I just want to target this bomber. So I've got a buddy. Great. Where's my ship? There you are. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so I'm doing good. I got a guy on my tail. I'm actually not low health. Let's see if I can deal with this bomber. I win, but it's way, way, way outnumbered. Oh shoot. One of his seeker missiles hit me. Oh, I just got hit again. Shoot, I was just complaining. I was just saying how good I am, and how high health I am, and now I'm down in yellow. I think he's still mine. Good, my buddy is fighting a fight for me. Look at that. Got a hit on him. I'm gonna go kill that fighter. Yes. Oh man. So let me go into the pause menu for a second. He's actually left. Looks like it's... I've got some help. There's 2 of them left. I could win this. Is my ship still alive? Yes, it is. I think we just won. I missed the end of the action, but I had to fight for that one. Okay, I think that's decent enough for now. That was kind of exciting. Hopefully you enjoyed this bit of gameplay footage. This is Space Pilot Alliance. It's available on itch.io. It's free, and I really just want people to play it, to try it out. The tutorials are a bit convoluted, but they'll explain the blasters and a bunch of things. I would like him to shut up, shut up, shut up. Here's my intro dialogue.
So, welcome. We don't have much time to run you through everything. The station is constantly under attack, so just jump in on the tutorials and see if you can get a hang of how to use your blaster and the grappling gun. And then we'll get you used to piloting your ship, alright? Good luck out there.
Alright. Enjoy.